Slice whatever. I'm doing crushed.
Okay.
Got a ton of flavor at it. Okay.
You did 2 things with it?
Yeah, I did. I filled it up twice. You know, you can get as much as you want. You don't have to make it. You don't have to overdo it, but you know, I like a little extra. So
okay.
you know, just a little bit more. Okay. So there. Okay. Okay. So that's garlic, right?
It smells good. I have a cold and I can smell it.
Now, how do you cut an onion right? You're gonna mince it, right?
Okay.
So this is the root end, right?
Yeah.
You need this.
Really?
Yeah. So if you want to, you can first just start by cutting it right in half. But you want to cut the root, and you want to save this root, so you want to cut it right in half here. Okay.
Really?
Cut it in half.
Okay.
So now you got 2 halves. Let's pick one.
Okay.
Now this is the stem end. Now you can just trim this.
All right.
So you need this. You need this because this
Really?
holds it all together.
Oh, I see.
All you're gonna do now is peel off the top layer, right? Okay. There you go. Now you have it prepped. All you do is you hold it down and go as far as here as you can. And always look, 3 fingers. Look, oop, what you had? 3 fingers, right? Look at it. Just use your 3 fingers and guide. And look, cut 1 and just. Now I'm trying not to go. I'm not going through because I don't want to break it here. I want it to hold up.
Oh, so you're keeping that root.
Yep. And then I'm just gonna keep cutting down as much as I can.
Damn.
So now I've cut this straight down, right?
Yeah.
Now I want to mince it. So now I'm gonna cut in this way, right into there. So I'm gonna go 1 here, another, and I'm gonna go up another 1/4 inch.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yep. Right. And you can even come up here. Look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, parts fall off. Don't worry. You can remince that.
Yeah.
And look now. Your fingers now. Look. Look at that.
Wow.
That's how you get
Look at that.
minced, consistently cut. If they're cut the same size, they'll cook at the same speed, right?
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Gotcha.
Right? And then once it gets too hard, too tall, turn it over, and then see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's already been cut. Yeah. And you can cut it all the way down, right? And if you need to like just go back over it a little bit, no problem. And then just cut. Mince, and if you got to go back over for pieces a couple times, no big deal. Just like that. You just got to go over. Look, that's it.
Nice.
And you just got the root left. No waste. See? So I got garlic and onion here, right? Medium heat. Get that going. Olive oil, right? Well, I could wait till it's hot to turn the olive oil in, but I'm just doing it now.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter.
So you want enough just to cover the bottom?
Yeah, and then if I have to add a little more as I go, so be it. This is the base of our sauce.
Okay.
We're gonna do it with sauteing garlic and onions.
And you just buy extra.
Just olive oil, yeah, extra virgin. The grocery store's got nice quality, yeah, especially nowadays. They got nice
Well,
quality.
tell me exactly what you get because I want to do
It's the same. I buy whatever's on sale. Extra virgin. Oh. Yep. Imported from Italy, but it's extra virgin. Now, when it comes to your water, I got it boiling. You want it like seawater. Be careful, it's gonna boil a little.
Now, is that coarse salt?
Yeah, yeah. Nice high quality salt. So I got a lot of salt in there, right?
Yeah.
Don't put olive oil in there.
Okay.
It's gonna cap it and make a scum thing over it. You don't need to do it. You don't need to do it.
Why would anyone do that anyway?
Because they think it keeps the pasta from sticking.
Oh, I see.
And it's
so
no trip. There's nothing wrong with it. Now,
yeah,
yeah, that's where we get a pick. Look, I got a nice thin spaghetti like a capellini. How about that? Sound good?
Thin spaghetti.
This is a capellini. You can use spaghetti, linguine, thin spaghetti, regular spaghetti, vermicelli.
Where does it say capellini?
Well, thin spaghetti is capellini. It doesn't even say it. I just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have thin spaghetti.
Capellini's angel hair. Same thing.
Oh.
You realize they have 3 names.
Yeah, because I see all these pastas there. I don't know which one to get.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Or actually, yeah. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna make a pound of this.
Just take the whole thing, huh?
Yeah, take the whole thing. Now, there's 2 ways to do this. You can put this in, butt end first, right?
Okay.
Because you can't fit this in there, right?
Right.
You put it in, and then when it gets soft after 10 seconds, you just twist with the tongs, and it all gets in there.
Oh, okay.
I personally like a shorter pasta just for cleanliness, so I break mine in half.
Okay.
A lot of the times, depends. So that's just a way to get around it. Otherwise, you put in the long pasta, right?
Yeah.
And then after 10 seconds, it softens, and you just take the tongs and twist it, and then your long pasta.
Oh, okay. It gets bendy after it's hot.
Exactly. See, this is a less slurpy pasta. See, I don't need my pasta to be fucking 2 feet long.
Right, right.
So I actually like it a little bit shorter. It just makes it a little easier on me.
Okay.
I know a lot of people would get mad if I was doing this real cooks, but
really?
This is just my preference. I like a shorter pasta. It's just neater. When it cooks up, it's less slurping the whole long thing.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's a little easier to eat.
Right.
So I just prefer doing that often. Okay?
That's right.
This is already broken here, isn't it? Oh, almost. Okay, so that's it. So you get that in there. Keep the flame
now
on
this
hot.
water was already boiling?
It was already boiling, and I put salt in it.
And you put salt in it.
Now, whatever it says, usually you want to take it out about a minute before it's done. And it'll give you this is a thin pasta, so it's gonna be quick, right?
Yeah.
It's 4 to 6. This says about 8 minutes. So I just like to be reminded to check it, and I'd rather check it in about 7 then, just to check it.
Okay.
You know, let it boil. You can cover it if you want. You can help it bring it to a boil quick. It'll boil quick then. You want to get that boiling. Okay. Now meanwhile we got this getting hot now. So medium high heat. We're gonna get this garlic and onion,
So
right?
the garlic and onion.
Okay. So you got
That's a half an onion.
Yeah.
And
a bunch of garlic, yeah. Maybe like fucking
Right.
8-10 bowls of the garlic, right? So you want this just to get a little aromatic, right?
Okay.
But garlic burns really quick, right? It browns and burns real quick. See, something's already getting brown.
Yeah.
But onion will calm down.
Okay.
So this is the idea. You want to sweat this. And sweating means
Like Polly, I don't sweat you.
you want to sweat it, right? Okay, just move it around. You got pretty high heat. I'll turn it down a little bit, right? And now you need to sweat it. Salt brings out, you'll sweat it. It'll bring out the liquid. Salt pulls water out of things. So it'll help break down these onions and sweat it, right?
Yeah.
And then so you got that. This is your base now. And you want to sweat it with a little bit of pepper.
A little pepper.
I'm going to turn it down because I don't need the big shards anymore like I did for meat. So
Okay.
I like to turn it down a little bit. So I like to use the big shards of pepper for fish and meat, and medium and small for sauces and soups and regular seasoning.
Okay.
So don't be
Right,
shy
you
with
need
them.
the big
Yeah,
clumps.
this is your base. So there you go. Now, this is getting softened. It's going to take 3-4 minutes to soften up, right?
Yeah.
Once it's softening up, this is my base. Now I'm going to throw in some Italian, and this is all going to be my base, right?
What is that?
That's a mix of oregano, basil, Italian herb mix.
Oregano and basil?
Oregano, basil, a little marjoram, a little rosemary, just a typical mix. It comes like this. Shortcuts. So you don't have to grab basil, parsley. You don't have to grab nine. I think it's a nice, great mix.
Oh, great.
And that's my base. That's just going in my base. It's a dry herb mix base. It's just your base. This is just going in my base.
Sure.
Now, as this onion start to soak up,
Smells good.
yeah. As this onion start to soak up, no need to panic, right? Just look. Just add a little more olive oil. Just a touch. Okay. You know, if it starts getting a little sticky on you.
Okay.
Now, the biggest trick to it is now. Now, we're going to let this just cook, right? Now, we're going to have to add this can. But when you want to give it more structure and have it hold together a little better, you fry some paste. Now, tomato paste is this very tart, almost like tomato Play-Doh, right? You ever seen tomato paste?
Yeah.
It's in a small can.